like, that looks pretty sexy in the rainbow. Like, you look at that card, you're like, oh man, look at it. Look at that card right there.
Welcome back, everyone, to another video where we are going to be talking about our first impressions of Brilliant Stars. What we like about it, what we don't like about it, if there is anything, and how excited we are for Brilliant Stars to come out in about a month. I'm really excited to have a new set.
Brilliant Stars, like, dude, that's looking like it's going to be hot, you know? Like, while there isn't an official set list out for it.
Yeah, not yet.
We can get an idea based off of VMAX Climax what will be in it.
Yeah, so the set is going to be comprised of Starbirth, which was the Japanese set that came out recently, vmax Climax, which is another Japanese set that came out fairly recently, and some cards from the Start Deck 100s that came out in Japan recently as well. So we're getting another casserole of Japanese sets into one.
Another mishmash, a casserole of Pokemon cards.
Exactly. The biggest things to note about the set, in my opinion, is that there's going to be 6 Charizards. I'm pretty excited about that. I know there's a lot of people who aren't very excited about that. It also will be the inclusion of the first vstar cards, which I think... At first, I thought vstar was going to be replacing vmax, but it looks like vstar and vmax will live together in maybe this set, and then maybe going forward, vstar will replace vmax. But I don't think we need another rarity. So if they want to replace vstar, if they want to replace vmax with vstar, I'd totally be fine with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too. I mean, watching some other content creators online talking about how it's more than likely there's not going to be any more VMAXs after this. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, you know, not going to lie, aside from like the alternate art VMAXs or whatever, I didn't really, you know, so much like VMAXs in general. Most of them had too much stuff like going on with like the swirls and the how big the Pokemon is itself on the card, and like aesthetically pleasing, like for me as a collector, not that great. So I'm okay with seeing them go, and I really like the design of V-Star cards. Like, they look sexy.
I think I agree with you. I think the VMAXs just were too samey. Like a lot of them, because they had like the same basic template that they were working with, and there was so many swirls and stuff, you couldn't really do anything interesting with the background. It just was kind of the Pokemon and the same, you know, swirl border looking thing that you get on every VMAX. They did feel pretty samey most of the time. I wasn't a big fan of them either. I will say something that seems interesting is that the V-Star seem to be fairly easy to pull. I think you can tell that because when I look online for Charizard Japanese cards, at least from the Japanese Starbirth set, you can find the Charizard V-Star for under $5. So it seems to be a card that seems to be pretty regularly pulled, pretty easily available. You might be able to even pull more than one per box. So if the V-Star Charizard card is something you're looking for, it will probably be available. I don't think it's like a super rare, you know, not the rainbow version of it will be rare, but not the regular V-Star card I don't think will be too hard to come by. Obviously, you have the Charizard V, as well as the alternate art Charizard, which is probably the card that everybody freaked out about a couple weeks ago when it was leaked to the public. Can we talk about how bad Pokemon Company security is? Because between the new Pokemon Legends Arceus game being leaked like 2 weeks early and people already playing that, and then on top of that, every single set is leaked early. It's like either they leak stuff on purpose or they have the worst security of all time.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there.
I don't know how Marvel does it. Marvel somehow keeps shit under wraps until that movie comes out. Well, except for Spider-Man, everyone knew that was coming. But the alternate art Charizard, it's amazing. It's amazing. Not only does it include Charizard, it also includes Venusaur, and it looks like they're fighting in a volcano. And just the dynamic nature of the card.
It looks so cool.
It's so cool looking. Like, oh my god, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. It's amazing to get a Charizard alternate. I think we were all excited and waiting for one to actually pop out, and they knocked it out of the park.
I'm really liking the Raichu V full art, the Charizard V full art. Oh man, is that Grand Bowl V full art? Hell yeah. That looks cool too. Arceus. It really honestly, I'm really hyped for this set, and I might pre-order some more. Like
the Arceus alternate art is gorgeous as well.
Yeah.
I can't understate. I mean, the Charizard's great. The Arceus one looks amazing as well.
Yep.
It's 100%. Absolutely beautiful. The only thing, like, we're sticking with the rainbow rares, and that's fine, but like at some point, can we just get rid of them? Can we just like replace rainbow rare rarity with alternate arts and then just get rid of them?
You're not a fan of the rainbow rares?
I just think, like, if they weren't the same artwork, like, they just reuse artwork and then put a rainbow sheen on them. Like, the Charizard vstar rainbow is the exact same as the Charizard vstar, just rainbow.
But like that looks pretty sexy in the rainbow. Like, you look at that card, you're like, oh man, look at that card right there.
I don't not like the rainbows. I just think if they're gonna do it, they should be more creative with it, not just reuse artwork.
Sure. No, I get that. I feel the same with like the gold cards sometimes too. I mean, this is a bad example, but if this is true, the Arceus V-Star gold card, I really like the way that looks. Yeah. But like typically, most like they do the same thing for the gold cards, right? It's basically just a shiny gold version of whatever card, right?
And a lot of the gold, I've never understood. Maybe there's a playable TCG reason for this, but I've never understood trainer cards being gold cards. Like, the gold cards are the most, like, the rarest cards in the set. And you're going to put trainer cards. Like, this set has a Ultra Ball and some sort of Mount Coronet lava volcano gym thing. I don't know what it is. But if I pull a gold card, I want it to be a Pokemon. Yeah. Like, I'm excited that it's Arceus. Hopefully I pull that if I pull a gold card over the other two. But I have a history of pulling gold trainer cards that end up being basically worthless. Like, because they're just trainer cards. They just happen to be gold, but
yeah, that tends to be the trainer cards or the gold cards I pull. I've only pulled one gold card that isn't, and it's a Berserker. I'm like, dang it. I don't know what their rhyme or reason is for that kind of stuff. I wonder if it's like a box that they have to check. Like, okay, we need to have like at least one of each of these things as like gold cards in the set. Yeah, I don't know if it's
I don't know,
but right.
The other exciting thing about this set is there's going to be 30 of the character rare cards from VMAX Climax in this set. We don't know which 30 yet. We know that the Leon Charizard one will be included. That's one of the 6 Charizards that'll be in the set. But other than that, I don't think we know exactly which of the character rares will be included. The cool thing, in my opinion, is that those character rares are going to be, I believe, in the reverse holo slot, like they were in Cosmic Eclipse. I'm fairly sure. I don't know for sure, but I heard a rumor that was the case a week or two ago. If that's the case, then that'll make this set really fun to open, because it'll almost be like Vivid Voltage again with the amazing rares. Like, even if you peeked the code card and it was green, you still had an opportunity to pull something cool.
I think if we just look at like the set list as it is, before we even talk about character rares, I think this is a great set. Like, just looking at it, I think it's solid with what it has. Even some of the regular Vs, dude, and that Cynthia full art. Like,
people are gonna be all over that.
Yeah, dude, I think people are sleeping on this set just like for that. And then if they've got the character rares in there in the reverse slot, dude, I'm expecting this to go big. For us in the States.
I am really hoping that it is just, honestly, at this point, like, if they printed the absolute hell out of this and kept the prices under $120 a box and it was just super fun to open, and I would be so happy for another set that's just fun to open. Like, opening VMAX Climax was insanely fun because you had all those character rares, and you had a secret rare and a full art in every box. Like, it was super, super fun to open. And if this set is as fun as like Cosmic Eclipse or Vivid Voltage was to open, then I think it's gonna be really cool, really fun.
100%. Yeah.
Tell me what you think about this, because I feel like people are indifferent about the Pokemon full art cards, like not the rainbow ones, just the regular full art, where it's the Pokemon and then it's like a colored background.
Yeah.
I love them.
Me too.
I think they're awesome. And I think people,
I agree,
for some reason, gravitate more toward the rainbows and stuff. I think those are so much cooler. Like, they're so cool.
I think while I do, I am in that category of preferring the rainbows and the golds and stuff like that. I love the full art. Yeah. Like, it's just the base full art. They're so good. Like, even that, like I said in the beginning, that Boltund V that I pulled, while it, like Boltund's not my favorite Pokemon, the card, aside from the dent, looked really cool. And like the way that the holo like hits all the colors and stuff like that, like, it's awesome. I love them.
Yeah, I think they really knocked it. I think they're much better than the Sun and Moon ones. The Sun and Moon ones were much more plain, I feel like. The backgrounds on these cards, they always choose good colors for the backgrounds too that really make the Pokemon pop. Yeah. And they're just really awesome. I just feel like people are sleeping on them.
Well, and I think the textured card helps with that too, right? Some of them have really awesome like texture that plays with the holofoil really well. Is super cool.
And the silver borders. I really like the cards with silver borders comparatively to like the V cards with the black borders. I don't mind the black borders, but I feel like it's super easy to see when there's damage. A lot of the V cards.
100%. Yeah.
So
especially when they're cut poorly.
Oh
my god,
the jagged edges and But yeah, I think this set's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited about it. I know some people, I kind of mentioned this in my video, the Does Charizard Suck video. But I know some people are kind of frustrated that there's so many Charizards. I feel like it's the anime thing. When there's an anime that hits mainstream, like Sword Art Online or Demon Slayer, and some of those anime that are so good they just like transcend the niche culture of it and break into the mainstream. The minute that happens, the anime fans, like that niche group, now hates it, even though they loved it, 10 minutes ago. The minute it goes mainstream, they hate it. And I feel like
there are haters everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks, like, don't let people poo-poo on your Charizard. You like your Charizard, you take them, right?
Yeah, more for me. But yeah, so I think overall, you guys can tell that we're excited. Chris wants to spend more money and pre-order some
money.
More.
Money I don't have. That's the problem. I want to spend money I don't have. Yeah.
I definitely want to open a box on the channel. I want to open an ETB on the channel. And then I want to incorporate it into my 6-pack Saturdays. So I got to figure out how much I'm actually going to spend on it. So thank you guys for stopping by. Let us know in the comments what you think of Brilliant Stars. Are you excited for it? Are there too many Charizards? Tell us why you're wrong. And let us know if you enjoyed the video in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe if you like Pokemon content. I post videos like 3 times a week. So if you like this type of stuff, you'll like my channel. Yeah. And check out Cantorus144 on Instagram. If you like Warhammer figures, building, painting, playing, all of it. So definitely go check that out as well.
Cool.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We'll see you on the next video.